ENG223, and today we're going to be taking our theory from what it means by collocation. For those of you who are new to the stream, do well to mark the attendance by smashing the like button, subscribing to the channel, and as well, it might interest you to know that we have a private class where we walk you through all the courses throughout the semester without leaving any stone unturned. With our access to the private class, you want to reach out to us on our official website, which is www.channel.com, where you get to the WhatsApp button on the top right hand corner. Take it out through my DM, make your inquiry, and I can add you to the private class. That has been said, let's all straight into it. So we have edu ENG, I beg your pardon, 223, and we have collocation. Now we'll talk about collocation. What are we referring to? Collocation refers to a natural combination, okay? A natural combination of words that are closely affiliated with each other, okay? A natural combination of words that are closely what? Affiliated with each other. Okay? That are closely affiliated with each other. Now, what we need to understand that there are two kinds, and they are, okay, we have the fixed and we have the unfixed. Are we together? Now, a fixed collocation behaves like an individual word, and wherever one's used, all right, behaves like an individual word, okay? It must be treated as a unit, okay? Let's say, for example, we have through, thick, and thin. All right, through, we have thick and thin. It must be treated as one, okay? Through, thick, and thin. Now, the component parts such, all right, the component parts of such collocation are unalterable, all right? They are fixed. You can't change it, all right? If you have said through thick, where is the thin? And you have said through thin, where is the thick? So you cannot alter the fixed collocation. Are we together? Now, you cannot add other words to it, okay? You cannot add other words to it, and the meaning of the fixed collocation has nothing to do with the meaning of the individual words, okay? You might be wondering through thick and thin. Now, what I'm trying to say here is that this combination of this word means it is what? Connotative. All right? Connotative in meaning. All right? You can be wondering, thick and thin, how does that really make sense? How does that really make sense? You get to find out that the combination of these two words, through thin and thin, thick and thin, simply interpret that through the tough and difficult time, all right, through the challenging and frustrating times. That's what we are being told here, that you cannot add other words to it, and the meaning of the fixed collocation has nothing to do with the meaning of the individual words treated as one. Okay, so we have fixed connotations are often referred to as idioms, and that's why I said it is connotative, meaning that it has a deeper meaning to it. Okay, so we have that as that. Now, to further explain this, we have what we call phrasal verbs. All right, and phrasal verbs are used to what? Are used in expressing fixed meanings, regardless of individual meanings of the root verbs and prepositions. Okay. Now, to look into does not mean look, all right, plus into, but it means investigates. All right. Still talking about this. Look into does not necessarily mean look plus into. All right, it is wrong. But look into means investigate. All right, but when you are saying look into, you are using these two different words as a single word that has a connotative meaning. Okay, so we have that as that. Now, two kinds of collocations are not functionally the same in the language. They are therefore referred to as cliches, an expression that has no longer effect because of it is being overused. Okay, so now let's talk about that's cliches. Okay, overused expression. Overused expression. Now, let's take a step further. In English, words can be formed. Okay. Now, just before we go into some other things, we've been able to talk about the fixed connotation, while the unfixed is just, all right, the opposite of the fixed connotation, whereby words can be, all right, used in what we call, all right, denotative means. Okay, just like we said that the fixed, all right, is like an individual word that cannot be separated. But here, individual words that can be separated, all right, and they have denotative meanings. Okay, so very quickly, let's talk about in English language, words can be formed by adding what we call prefix and affix to base, all right, form of words. So in English language, there's what we call prefix, and we also have affix. Okay, we have prefix, prefix, and we also have affix. Now, wow, these are not new to us. Probably something might have words that we might have come across. Words can be made up of at most three principal parts. Okay, we have the core part, which remains in the middle if all three parts are present. When the three parts are present, the core part can be at the beginning or at the end. Now let's just put this like this. Okay, so we have words can be made of three parts. All right, words can be made up of at most three principal parts. Okay, we have the core part, which remain in the middle. So we have the core part, which remains in the middle, and okay, so you said the core part remains in the middle if all three parts are present. When the three parts are not present, the core part can be at the beginning or at the end. So the core part is said to be the base form, while other parts are called, all right, affix. So now this can be prefixes or prefix. Then we have affix. Okay. So now those that come before the base form are called prefixes or prefix. Either ways, all right. Let's just stick with prefix. But according to what we have here, we have prefixes and we have affixes. Okay, but we are going to stick with what we have here. Let's just go with prefix and affix. Okay, so now words that come before the base word or before the core word is known as the prefix, while the one that comes after, all right, the core word is known as affix. Okay, so we have the core part is the base form, while other parts are called affix. Those that come before the base form are called prefix, and those that come after are called, all right. Okay, now it's a little bit different from what we have here. It says that those that come before the base form are called prefix. So before the base form are called prefix, and those that come after, all right, are called suffix. All right, so please let's take note of that. They are called suffix. Okay, so we have that as that. Please let's take note of that. Okay. Just a moment. So now here is a diagram. So we can refer to the core itself as, all right, affix. Okay. Then we have this, and we also have this, which are prefix. Okay, and suffix. Okay. Are we good? Now let's go back to okay. Now let's take some examples. Okay. Now, according to what we have here, we have on, beat, able. Okay. Here, on, and we have beat. Okay. Now, if unbeatable here is the word, then this is the prefix because it came before the base word. This is the base word. We can also refer to that as core. All right, it came before the base word, and are we on the same page? Then thereafter, this is the prefix, which is the first one. Okay. Okay. So this is referred to as, all right, affix. Are we good? According to what we have in our material. Now, what we need to know is that suffix is also, all right, suffix is an affix, all right, which is also placed after the stem of the word. All right, so suffix is also an affix that is placed after the stem of the word. So we are not wrong to put this as affix. Okay, so we have that as that. Now let's continue. Okay, now the English language has borrowed a lot of words from many places and other countries, and that is why at many times you find it difficult to find adequate. Okay, that is why at many times you find it difficult to find adequate. Okay, to find adequate, are we together, part of speech for some of them. So words that have originated from the name of people. All right, English language, as we all know it as one language, is a language that has borrowed a lot of words from other countries and from other languages. And that's why you find it difficult sometimes to find an adequate part of speech for some of these words. So now let's take some words that have originated from the names of people. All right. Speaking of biro, it is said to be ballot point pen, named after Las Biro, its Hungarian inventor. All right. We have okay. Biro got it from, all right, named after Laszlo, okay, Biro, said to be an Hungarian, all right, inventor. Okay, let's take a few more. We have boycott. When we say boycott, refuse to deal with, all right, boycott, it's gotten from, okay, gotten after a landlord in Ireland who made himself unpopular by a statement of his tenants and was socially isolated. All right, that's for boycott. All right, from a landlord in Ireland. Okay, a landlord in Ireland who was isolated, socially isolated. Okay, just to mention but a few, there are actually a lot of them, where we have the hooligan, where we have the waltz and saxophone. All right, so English words that come from place names, all right, English words that were gotten from name of places. All right, we have the Spartan, all right, Spartan, very severely simple, it's gotten from the ancient Greek city of Sparta. All right, farm for, all right, Spartan, which means very simple, is gotten from the ancient Greek city called Sparta. Okay, so we also have names of different kinds of clothes that originate from places. All right, we have the likes of Gaza that originates Guaz. We have um, Gauls that originated from the place called Gaza. Okay, so we also have Damas originated from the name Damascus, from the place Damascus. All right, that's just to mention for the few. Okay, we also have Angora. All right, originated from the name Ankara. All right, and we have Satin, originated from a place called China. All right, we also have borrowed words from other countries, where we have Turkey, gotten from, all right, yogurt, jackal, all right, tulips. Where we have Holland, gotten from yacht, tattoo, and cruise, just to mention but a few. All right, we also have words that only occur in plural. All right, we have words that only occur in plural, where we have binoculars. Okay, the likes of binoculars, the likes of anchors. All right, the likes of anchors, binoculars. All right, we also have the likes of pliers. All right, so we have quite a handful of them. All right, please do well to um, get there, join the private class so you have access to all this and lots more. Okay, so very quickly, I think we'll call it wrap here for today. And in our next class, we'll be taking it up from, okay, let's quickly take this. It says that there are nine basic simple sentences. Nine basic simple sentence, all right, sentence pattern in English, and they are subject, predicator. Okay, there are nine basic simple sentence pattern. Okay, patterns. One, we have subject, predicator. Predicator. A very good example of this, the girl, all right? The girl is subject here. The girl played. Two, we have subject, predicator, direct object. The gentleman watch what? The movie. Direct predicator. Subject, we are simply talking about the gentleman watched the movie. Then we have subject, predicator, indirect object. Subject, predicator, indirect object. A good example of this is we gave Tinu the orange. All right. Direct, we said indirect object to direct object. Okay. Direct object. That's DOI. All right. Indirect object. Okay. To direct object. But it's written like this. It's written the other way around. It's written as OI and OD. All right. So indirect object to direct object, whereby we gave We gave Tinu the orange. All right. Subject predicator. All right. The subject here is Tinu. All right. So the orange here, we coming to give Tinu the orange. All right. Talking about the object, subject, indirect to direct. Okay. Then we also have subject, predicator, subject, complement. All right. Subject, predicator, and we have subject, complement. You are a man. All right. I also have subject, predicator, subject, complement, nominal, and adjectival. All right. Just to mention but a few. So I think we're going to call it here today. We're going to call it right today. And in our next class, we'll be talking about the non-basic simple sentences. Okay? So thank you very much, everyone. I believe we've been able to gain something in tonight's class. Let's do all to submit our notes to the appropriate quarters. I look forward to seeing you all in subsequent tutorials. Bye for now.